Oh, love is dead. Shut the fuck up. If you've watched this channel for a bit, which very few of you have, thanks for that, you'd know that there is a lot of shit online that really just irritates me. And for a while now, I've been keeping an eye on a certain disease that I'm just sick of seeing on my Twitter feed. Essentially, there is a population of people on the internet that just don't seem to understand relationships don't always work out. They're usually between about 17 and 21, and they have absolutely zero understanding of the real world or how it works. Like, they go through maybe 2 shitty relationships, and they decide that love as we know it is dead. Now, this disease has 2 major stages, and that's what we're gonna be going over today. I'm a nice guy and everything. I just wish that's what girls wanted nowadays. No matter how many times I forgive him, my boyfriend keeps cheating on me. Why do guys just want to fuck? Obviously, in 2019, if you're having relationship issues, there's only one thing to do. Post it on Twitter and bother everybody else. Love don't exist nowadays. Nice guys don't get love nowadays.
Want some fact? Most people nowadays aren't actually in love. They're just in love with the idea of being in love.
What the fuck is a tangina?
So, I learned recently that men don't know how to love nowadays due to excessive porn and video game exposure that—
Like, big fucking deal, dude. You had a bad relationship experience. Everybody does. The average life expectancy of a US citizen is 78 years. And in the first 18, you've decided not only to give up on love altogether, but to make it my problem as well. Yeah, this sure looks like love is dead. Look at that. I just noticed this graph excludes data from Georgia and Louisiana. I'm not sure what's up with Louisiana, but come on, Georgia. Y'all got no excuse. The fact that you're even here to complain about this shit is proof that at some point, love was still possible. Unless you were an accident. In that case, I'm sorry. And before anyone says it, quit being an optimist! 50% of marriages end in divorce! Let me stop you there. I am not an optimist. Now, it might seem impossible, but even I have had trouble with romance. And I am obviously an incredible lover. Who would want to leave all this? And yeah, 50% of marriages end in divorce. It's shitty. But look at how many marriages there were in 2016. 2.2 million. If 50% of those fail, that means 1.1 million marriages still do fine.
Quick maths.
And that's just the people that are getting married. There's a growing population of couples that don't see marriage as necessary, so they're not even on the list. That seems pretty far from, oh, love is dead, there's no such thing as love anymore. Posting about how much you miss traditional love or how little you belong in today's society does not make you more attractive, because traditional love is still around. Movie love is not traditional love. The Bachelor is not traditional love. This shit is not traditional love. These are actors. Stop looking for scripted romance in real life. Now, you might think that's the worst of it. But wait, there's more.
When you call and use your credit card, we'll include the elephants issue and the tiger poster.
The disease progresses to stage 2. There is this serious obsession online with the 50s, and I just don't get it.
Take me back to the 50s, where a love like mine isn't rare. Take me back to the 50s, when love was actually real. This generation is so twisted. Take me back to the 50s and 60s. Nowadays, love ain't serious. What real love take me back to the 50s, when love was everything. Take me back. Please take me back to the 50s.
Just stop it. Stop it. Shut up. Shut up! What the fuck do you know about the 50s? You weren't there. I can guarantee 99% of this shit is fueled by movies about the 50s that weren't even made in the 50s. Forever wishing I was a teen in the 50s. What does this photo even say about the 50s? Sure do miss the 50s. You remember back when we could go to the beach? That shit was crazy. This photo could have been taken last week for all you fucking know, but put a black and white filter on it, say it was the 50s, and anyone will fucking believe you. Look, I just did it myself. You wanna know what life was actually like in the 50s? Let's take a peek. Brown versus Board of Education wasn't until 1954, so schools were still segregated. Rosa Parks got arrested on the bus in 1955. The Civil Rights Act didn't even happen until 1964, so if you're going back there, I hope you're white. And ladies, get back in the fucking kitchen.
I think the government should stay off the gold standard so that the pound can reach a level that will keep our exports competitive.
The lady has foolishly attempted to join the conversation with a wild and dangerous opinion of her own. Daphne, we're going home. Women, know your limits.
The 50s were fucking terrible. And on top of that, I think this is by far the worst point. If you were a teen in the 50s, That would make you a boomer today. And that's the worst thing to be. Nobody cares, dude. All right. I'd like to end this on a positive note. So, if I did have to go back to the 50s for one thing, I think it would probably be the milkman. You remember that, dude? You just show up and put milk on your porch.
And fuck your wife.
Dude, the milkmen were awesome. The ones in 2019 just aren't the same.
Man, I picked the wrong thing.
I'll get it.
Oh, man.
I wonder who it could be. Guys, I think it's the milkman. Don't open it!
Give me the milk.
Stop!
Give me the milk.
No, he's so slippery! He's so slippery! No! He's taking the milk!
In the arms of the angel.
He's drinking! Oh, he's putting his lips all over it! Oh, fuck! Oh.
Defense mode.